would still recommend a, enterprise grade firewall, a switch, and enterprise grade, wireless access points, because that a lot of the security that we were just talking about centralizing, you can do at those locations. It may not be as robust as, like full-fledged enterprise in a data center, redundant systems and things like that. But what I'm trying to do, if I have one or two or three stores, I'm just trying to stop you from taking me completely down. Even if you log onto my guest Wi-Fi and find some exploit or exploit an update, or you somehow get into my point of sale, VLAN is what we call it. That's a separate network. Okay, you may take down one or two computers, or if I have a monitoring service, which we also offer, I can see. I was like, oh, this is unusual activity. This is abnormal, and I can shut it off for you. So you may affect one or two computers or one or two credit card readers, but you're not taking down my entire store and costing me a day or two of revenue. So you're really just trying to limit how much damage they can do in some short amount of time before you're able to either, cut off internet connectivity, kick them out, or remedy whatever situation you have going on there.
Yeah. Yeah.
What if you have a store that does $1.5 million in revenue a year, and you have a single internet connection that depends on this entire business? So in my industry, we call that disaster recovery, or DR. What do you do if some guy runs into the light pole outside and you don't have internet? That happens all the time. So are you just gonna be down for 2 or 3 days or a day and lose all this money? Or at the basics of it, you can incorporate some type of cellular device, 4G or 5G, on top of your primary internet connectivity. So if it goes down, the firewall is smart enough to say, oh, I lost my primary internet connectivity. Let me switch over to this 4G or 5G device. And no one would be the smarter in the store.
Listen, I know all of this can feel very overwhelming for a lot of people. This is very like, some of you guys listening are like, yeah, no problem. I'm already doing all this stuff, or I am not doing it, but I should be. I know better. I'm going to implement it.
But I think the stuff that's really going to see a return on your investment is investing in a little bit better equipment mix for your laundromat. And one thing we didn't touch on is with this whole Wi-Fi thing, a lot of people are missing out on very valuable information.